Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Jamil. So let's see where market can move and how we can plan for tomorrow. First things, last day we discussed on here, if market directly open below this swing, which is 12,000 round level, we are not going to take any trade because market will going to be volatile. It will be confusing market because this is the support and this is the support. Any of the support market can react. That's reason we discussed we will going to be wait one day to let the market clear. Then next day we can plan to take we are going to take a trade. And you can see last day market after sharp selling, after opening gap down, sharp selling, then second half market try to recover and it's a sharp selling again. That means it's on completely volatile market. So how we can plan on here? Right now you can see here market exactly trading on his support level, which is 11,850, 860. For tomorrow, if market opening flat, as soon as break this swing, we can planning to sell on here. This is the first plan we have to do. After opening flat, as soon as we break this swing, we can plan to sell on here because this swing has this support is already tested multiple times. So as soon as break, we have to consider for the selling side. After opening flat, as soon as break the low, we can plan to sell on here. This is the first plan. Suppose market directly open gap up, which is 11,920, 30. After opening gap up, then know that market is going to be volatile. So the plan should be after opening gap up, we are not going to execute any trade in first half. If any good trade we are going to get in second half, then we can consider let the market volatile in first half. Then as soon as break this high, which is 11,970, 80. After opening gap up, let the market volatile. Then second half any breakout on upside, then we can plan to buy on here. Then it will be still on upside. It would be in positive market again, because you can see the price on seller try to sell again, buyer try to recover, it's a sharp selling again. If anything gap up opening, then still it's on positive market, because if anything, if it's negative market, that market need to be open flat or even gap down. In these two conditions, we can consider that yes, market is trying to become negative on here. As long as market will going to respect 11,800, 11,750, as long as market will going to be intact, we are going to treat the market as a positive. Aggressive selling will going to be below this swing only. Right now you can see the price on here, it's on completely on uptrend. Right now if you see the swing, last swing, from the last swing to upswing, it's on continuity in one direction, that to be in positive market. So market need to be retraced. Now is market getting retracement, so it's not a selling market. Selling will going to be aggressively happen below 11,750, 40. Below this swing any candle closing, then we can consider yes, market completely become negative. It was positive, now we can consider it's a negative market. As long as this swing going to be intact, market still is a positive market. So we can planning for selling after opening flat, or even after opening flat, as soon as the break we can plan to sell on here. If anything gap up opening, then market is positive, but the plan should be after opening gap up, let the market volatile. In second half any breakout, that to be in upside 11,980, 70, 80, any breakout we can plan to buy on here. This is the first plan. Suppose if market directly open gap down means 11,760, 40. If anything gap down opening in this zone, then we are not going to take aggressively trade. Be wait for a few minutes, let the market first pull back. After opening gap down, chances very high it would be first pullback. After first pullback, this is going to be the resistance. Any negative candle that to be in 15-minute time frame, then we can plan to take a small trade as well. 30 to 35 point going to be stop loss, 1 is going to be our target. Remember, after opening gap down range will going to be 11,750, 760, only that range directly gap down. Then first pullback we are going to be wait, then on resistance level any negative candle we can plan to sell on here. 30 to 35 point to be stop loss, 1 is going to be our target. Right now market is on constellation zone. You can see here it's the first pullback, and market is now it's a healthy correction. So chances are very high 1 to 2 days still market will going to be volatile on here. Then after range breakout or even breakdown, trend will going to be decided. So right now it's not the place for the aggressive trade. See the price action, try to understand the market, so trading can become easy. Let's check the S&P 500. Similar plans, similar analysis on S&P 500. After you can see we similar discuss we done on yesterday. Below this swing we are not going to take any trade. Market will going to be volatile on here, and exactly market has done. And now the things on here, this is going to be a support for the market. After opening flat, as soon as break this swing, we can plan to sell on here, and 10 to 15 point going to be stop loss, 1 is going to be our target. Similarly, if anything gap up opening, that means still positivity are there. After opening gap up, let the market volatile. In second half, 3880, any breakout, we can plan to buy on here. If anything gap down, we are not going to take aggressively trade. Let the market volatile. It chances are very high. It would be first reversal that to be on resistance level, any negative candle, then we can consider for the selling again. So after opening gap up, I hope you direction you already get the clear direction, gap up, flat, gap down. So let's take the stock, which stock we can plan to take a trade. First stock will going to be Facebook. Facebook will going to be the first stock. You can see the price on here. It's on support level, but support level has been tested multiple times, and last 3 to 4 days market trying to recover from here, but after gap down, its scenario completely on change on here. But 162 need to be clear. Remember, 162 need to be clear after opening flat. As soon as we break this swing, 162 has been taken off. We can plan to sell on here, and $2 to $3 going to be stop loss. 1 is going to be our target. 156, 157 is a very good perfect support for the market, so we can achieve our target 1:2 on here. So after opening flat 162, we can plan to sell on here. This is the first stock. Second stock will going to be the Procter and Gamble. You can see the range on here. The negative market is still this stock trying to hold on here. That means positivity are there. After opening flat 147, as soon as cross, we can plan to buy on here. Why buy on here? Because you can see most of the time market trading on his support level, on his resistance level. So that means this resistance buyer wants to break out. That means as soon as we break 147, we can plan to buy on here, and $1 to $2 going to be stop. So $1 is going to be our target. I hope you understand all of my points, friends. If you understand, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next video. Thank you, and thank you very much.